blogger extraordinaire from FlexiTrust.com, and I'm here with Fred Bear, about to get grilled with 21 questions for IKeeps100.com. See, people can't really ask me this question because when they were hot, everyone goes crazy on me for this. I was like a baby. And then when I really started getting into music, nice job. When I really started getting into music, I was on my Backstreet Boys and Sync, Britney Spears flow, and then by the time I got to the hip-hop side of things, it was like, I'm just going to go with what's current, so I'm just going for, you know, whatever. I was in like 7th grade, so 2001, so you can imagine, you know. But if I had to choose, I'd probably say Jay. That's what we said, right? Baby Jay, right? Jay, just because he's still, you know, the most relevant to me, and he just really, I like his stuff, so I'm going with Jay. I'm so sensitive about this question because I have really big boobs and I have no butt, so I'm gonna say tits. Although when I look at a girl, not that I'm into girls, but I can appreciate a nice body. Ass kind of does it for me. I'm gonna just say tits for my type of girls. I mean, this shouldn't even be a question. I think we all are going to know the answer. Hot 97 all day, every day. Hot97.com. You can app on your phone. You can stream live from wherever you are. Get the thing, you know, Funk Flex. That's what I do. That's what I rock with. Like, hands down. We got Giambi in the room, so I know who I'm supposed to go with. But, no, I like the Yankees. I just like their colors better. I don't even watch baseball. World Star, while they're entertaining, I think they're also very dirty sometimes. You know, big ups to World Star, but it's kind of like The Block. And On Smash is a little bit more clean, a little bit more refined. They have more writing. You can read more about what you're watching, you're getting into. And I think they have a little bit more integrity on Smash. So, you know, being personally a blogger myself, I feel like, you know, it kind of goes hand in hand with like Media Takeout. World Star's like a gossip site, like just, you know, you can watch somebody get knocked in the face and fall into the ground and bleeding to death. Like, it's not the most family friendly thing. So On Smash. Kanye is not my biggest fan today, so I'm still gonna go with him though. I'm sorry, Ye, for tweeting about Watch the Throne last night, but yeah, no, Kanye is just, he's amazing. Everything, like, he is just a brilliant everything. Artist, writer, composer, you know, like, he is just, and the topics that when he does his own song, when he raps, like, it's just stuff that you wouldn't have thought of, but when you hear it, it's like, oh my god, that's so, like, something I'm always thinking about. Like, he's just so amazing. And, you know, Swizz is obviously extremely talented too, but I think Kanye just is more worldly with his stuff. Like, it is Kanye, and definitely. I'd have to say motion in the ocean, because if it's too big, it hurts and you really can't work with it like you want to. I mean, if it's too small, it's kind of really extremely boring and not interesting. But, you know, if they really know what they're doing and working it right, and even beforehand, the foreplay leading up to it and stuff, they can kind of make up for the lack of size, as long as it's not like an itty-bitty little thing. But I have to go emotion in the ocean. I think I have more Louis, so yeah, I definitely have more Louis. I only have Gucci shades. I did the Louis backpack and the Louis computer bag and all that stuff. I don't know, it's just classier to me. I like it. Really. If anybody knows me, they know I am Nicki Minaj's #1 stan in the universe. So even though, obviously, I was a Wayne fan first, and that's how I found out about Nicki, I love that girl. Everything, I think she is an amazing singer, an amazing writer, an amazing performer. I love her clothes. I sound like I'm like a crazy girl. But no, obviously Wayne has a lot more years in the game and stuff, so he's a little bit more seasoned when it comes to everything. But I feel like in a few years, give Nicki a couple years, she's gonna be like the next Madonna. And I know that's such a bold statement, but seriously, I think she is so talented that like I can see it. She's not going anywhere at all. Well, it depends on what you want it for. My Twitter, you know, I enjoy just, you know, if I'm bored, I'm going through and I'm reading what everybody's saying. It's quick and simple to see what the statuses are and stuff. And if I have a question and I put it out there to my followers, I'm getting a bajillion answers back automatically. And there's funny pictures and really great networking off of that. I met so many people from Twitter. But there's a very non-personal aspect to it. You know, you're almost, not that you have to be a character, you can be yourself, but you know, it's like kind of, they're following you for a reason or whatever, so you know, you kind of owe it to them sometimes. With Facebook, it's really, you know, I make sure I don't accept anybody but people that I really, really know and my family. So that's a little bit more, you know, I share my private pictures and just, you know, what I'm really up to and stuff like that. So it's kind of like Facebook's like my safe haven. When Twitter's getting a little too stupid or a little too crazy, I'll just go over there to the calm streets of Facebook and see what my mom made for dinner because she's going to make it on her Facebook status and just, you know, things like that. But if I'm just looking to not be bored and have a good, probably Twitter would take it down because Facebook's a little old school.
Instructions are to prepare for an attack by an unknown enemy.
Definitely not a smoker. When I was in college, my sophomore year, I dated a guy that smoked, so to be cool and just to have more reasons to hang out with him, I smoked that year. But like, I've never found the kind of weed that does anything for me besides just make me super, super hungry and knock out about 20 minutes after I eat everything that I see. Some people tell me like there's different kinds of weed that'll just make you happy and you're not going to fall asleep right away, but I haven't found that kind of weed, so you know, I'm not really into it. Drinking, I enjoy it, I don't do it often, so when I do about 1 or 2 cups, then I'm like doing cartwheels naked somewhere, so I have to do that in moderation too, but definitely drinking over smoking. Well, being that Coco's ass is likely not real, and I know for a fact that Tahiri's ass is very, 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 very real, and just Tahiri as a person in general is just way more better than Coco. I feel like Coco is just kind of a blonde bimbo. Cool girl, I'm sure, but you know, I know Tahiri, she's great, so, and her ass is just, it's like not human, but definitely Tahiri's ass over Coco's. That's a good question. I haven't heard enough from J. Cole because I never really got into him like that, so I can't really judge him. I mean, I like what I what I have heard, and In the Morning with him and Drake, like that entire song is crazy, but I've definitely heard way more from Drake, and the fact that he kind of has that singing thing on his side too kind of helps him. But you know, I've heard a few songs that Cole, you know, he's on the beats for, and they're pretty good, but you know, just going based on what I've heard thus far, I definitely have to give it to Drake. I think the Bentleys are like flyer than all of them. They're just classy looking, and I used to date a guy that had a Bentley and I thought I was pretty cool. So if I had to pick a boy with a Bentley. And I don't own any of them, so. Oh, hip hop, please. I cannot cannot stand, not that I can't stand R&B, but I'm just so like, I'll take a Waka Flocka over a Weekend or any of them any day. Like, I just want to, I feel like R&B just makes me sad, and I just want to reflect on life, and just, you know, but with hip-hop, I'm just sitting there busting out them, shaking my imaginary dreads and stuff. But lately, actually, though, because I work with Joe Budden too, and he's big on R&B, so he's always playing R&B stuff, so I've kind of gotten a little bit into some stuff. There's Cocaine 80s, I don't know if it's a group or a person, but whatever they, him, have, it's pretty dope. So I've been listening to them a lot, or him, and The Weeknd a little bit. Their his Trust Issues remix is pretty cool. Chris Brown, but I mean, really, I'm such a hip hop girl, so definitely hip hop. Everybody makes fun of me because I'm a PC girl, and I don't think I know any other person that is. But I grew up in a PC house, and then I upgraded to a PC laptop, because, you know, first it was a desktop, and then I just always have used it, and I'll get on other people's Macs, and I will just be lost in the sauce, have no idea what I'm doing, and it just seems so confusing. And my last laptop actually like crapped out on me, of course, because PCs always do that, in like probably the fall of last year. And I was really going to try to switch over to a Mac because I have an iPhone, so I was going to just try to totally be Appled out. And then my mom surprised me with a new HP computer for Christmas, so I'm just continuing my PC trend. But I'm happy with my PC. It does what I needed to do, and it works like I know how it works. I don't know how to use a Mac. I don't feel like learning. I'm going to stick with my PC until I can't anymore, unless somebody buys me a Mac. Then I'll go with that. Oh yeah, Blackberries is like, they're becoming the dinosaurs of phones. I don't understand why anyone would ever choose a Blackberry over an iPhone. I've had this argument so many times. I've had the iPhone since I guess the first year that it came out or whatever. I've never been, and before that I think I was Nextel, so I never really even tried the Blackberry. But they freeze, they lose context, they do this, they do that. Like BlackBerry, iPhone is like the most simple interface. It's so easy to use. It does 8,000 quadrillion things. I could like open my car from here. I could open my garage door. I could change channel on TV. I could light a fire. Like I could do so much stuff with my phone. I could sing in auto-tune whenever I feel like, which I do often. You know, there's just so much things you could do with an iPhone that you can't do with a BlackBerry. The internet is so easy to look at. Like, I simply cannot understand why people just for BBM, when just text me and I'm getting it just as quick and it looks like an AIM chat in my texts. I've really only heard probably like 3 songs from each of them. From Frank, I've heard obviously the Novocaine, I don't know, I don't even know how, the Garden one or whatever. Maybe that's not even him. Is that him? Fuck You in the Garden? It might be him or The Weeknd. One of the two. And then from The Weeknd, his Trust Issues remix, and then, that's really it, because, you know, I've only heard it in passing, so if I have to pick, right now, actually, I just say The Weeknd, because I'm so obsessed with that Trust Issues remix that I can't even think of anything else. So, yeah. I don't care about football at all, but if I had to pick, the Jets have nicer colors. Don't make fun of me, but I have not seen either movie. I know, I was just having a conversation about this before, because we were watching the Ice Cube documentary, and I haven't seen, was he in? It wasn't Boys in the Hood, was it? It was. I haven't seen that either. There's many movies I haven't seen, but I ask everybody when they get on me, have they seen The Babysitter's Club? No, and that was my favorite movie. So, you know, you need to kind of step into my world, and maybe I'll step into yours. One day, I've seen Paid in Full. I like that movie, because I thought I was the 5th member of Dipset for a while, so I had to watch that. But one day I'm going to sit down, and I'm going to just watch all of those movies, and I'm going to come back and I'm going to report on it, and I'm going to tell everybody that they were phenomenal, and I've now learned my history of hood movies. But until then, go with me. Redman's a little bit, I mean, he was old school. He did what he did for Jersey. I think he definitely put, you know, Brooklyn City on the map and everything, and the state in general, but he's kind of, you know, did his thing. And now Joey, I mean, I know he's not as mainstream, I guess, had as much mainstream success as Redman, so obviously Pump It Up. It's like the epitome of mainstream, but aside from that, he's just been very, very, very underground. But the fact he's still relevant though, and he's still really doing his thing, so, and you know, he's about to come back big. So no, I think Joey is very talented and a good representation of Jersey. And you know, if you follow him on Twitter, he's just cool, he's laid back, and that's how we are in Jersey. So I'm a Jersey girl myself, so I have to give it to Joey. So that was it. That was my 21 questions with Fred Bear and IKeeps100.com. Again, my name is Marisa Mendez. If you want to follow my amazing, hilarious Twitter page, it's at Marisa Mendez. It's M-A-R-I-S-A. Everybody always spells it with 2 S's and it drives me nuts. So at Marisa Mendez. Make sure you check out the blog at flexwetrust.com. I'm on there all day and all night, all week. So you'll definitely see a whole bunch of blog posts from me. And yeah, just hit me up on Twitter. I'm super nice, and maybe I'll follow you back.